All right, so today we're going deep on something pretty intense.
Yeah.
We got this statement, and it's raising some serious red flags.
Yeah, for sure.
About human rights and the Pashtun Protection Movement in Pakistan.
Yeah.
The PTM,
Right.
the PTM fighting for Pashtun rights, youth-led movement and all.
Yeah.
But this statement we're looking at claims some really disturbing things are happening to young people involved in the movement.
Yeah, this is not just like a couple of isolated incidents or something.
No.
This statement's pointing to something much bigger, way more systematic.
Right, like a pattern.
Exactly, a pattern of silencing and intimidation.
And it's pretty scary, the stuff they're alleging.
Yeah.
Like straight up scary.
Agreed.
So let's get into it. The statement says young PTM members are being detained, tortured even.
Right.
And this is where it gets really messed up. They claim the Pakistani state is creating these so-called compromising videos of these individuals.
Oh, wow.
And using them to blackmail them into silence.
That's heavy.
I know, right? So what are these compromising videos even? The statement doesn't get into specifics.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. It's all about context, right?
Exactly.
We're talking about a culture where honor and reputation are everything.
Right.
So you can bet these videos, they're tapping into stuff that would be absolutely devastating if it ever got out.
Yeah, like deeply personal stuff. I mean, just the thought of someone having that kind of power over you.
Right.
It's terrifying.
Absolutely. This is like textbook soft repression,
Soft repression.
Yeah, instead of just using brute force, they're using fear and shame to control people.
That makes sense.
Keep them quiet.
So the statement, it lays out a three-part call to action.
Oh.
First, they're urging the entire Pashtun community to wake up and fight back against this.
Unite and resist.
Yeah, exactly. And then they want legal action.
Makes sense.
Not just from PTM leaders, but from those Pashtun nationalist parties too.
Right, those political groups pushing for Pashtun rights.
Yeah, they want them to take this to court in Pakistan.
Interesting.
And third, they're calling for international help.
Oh, wow. Going global.
Yeah, they want organizations like Amnesty, International Human Rights Watch, the big ones, to investigate these allegations and maybe even take it to international courts.
Bold move.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
Putting on the world stage.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's this other thing. They specifically call for support for this activist named Hazrat Mia.
Hazrat Mia.
Do you know anything about him?
Well, this statement doesn't give us the full backstory, but if they're specifically mentioning him, it's safe to assume he's a pretty important figure in the PTM.
Right.
Could be a leader or just someone who's been really vocal, making him a target.
Okay, so like high profile.
Exactly. And this call for support, it kind of suggests things might have escalated for him, like he's in serious danger.
So if even half of what this statement says is true, what are we looking at here? What are the implications for the PTM?
I mean, potentially devastating, right?
All right.
Not just for the movement itself, but for human rights in Pakistan in general.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If this kind of tactic works, it could cripple the PTM.
Right.
People will be too scared to join, too scared to speak out.
It'd be like a chilling effect.
Exactly. A chilling effect on any kind of dissent.
And what about justice? Like, how likely is it that they'll actually be able to, achieve anything?
Honestly, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I figured.
A long uphill battle. They're going to face pushback, intimidation.
Of course.
Stonewalling from authorities, a complex legal system, who knows what else.
Right. Lots of obstacles.
Exactly.
Well, this has been a lot to take in.
It has.
But I guess the first step is just awareness, right?
Yeah.
Getting this information out there.
Absolutely.
We've learned about these really disturbing allegations of abuse against young PTM members. And it's clear the stakes are incredibly high.
Yeah, no doubt.
And even though we've only been able to look at this one statement today, it really brings up so many more questions.
It does, doesn't it? Like, if they're willing to go to these lengths to silence the PTM, how much of a threat do they actually consider this movement to be?
That's a good question.
Right. And what can the international community actually do to help?
Yeah.
These are questions we all need to be asking.
We'll definitely be keeping an eye on this story as it develops. But for now, we encourage you to learn more about the PTM and the situation in Pakistan.
Yes, please do.
Stay informed, everyone.
Stay informed.
And consider how you can help raise awareness about these critical human rights concerns.
Absolutely.